Morning everyone, this is Bremster and today I'm coming to you with what I feel is a very pretty puzzle. This is Caged Goldfishes by PjotrV. Um, this is a puzzle that he sent me a few days ago actually, and I just had to give this one a shot. I have no idea if I'll get through this the way I am at the moment, but there's only one way to find out, and I'm determined to give it a try. So that's what I'm going to do. We are now getting closer to the release of the puzzle adventure, 9 connected Sudoku puzzles, all based around an adventure story that's been written. You do not need to do the story in order to complete the pack. So the way it's going to work is there's a mission to save the galaxy, and you are recruited into um, a core, I suppose is the best way of doing it, in order to try and complete the puzzles to save the galaxy. If you complete any of the first 8 puzzles, you will be able to generate a solution code. And if you submit any of those solution codes, or as many as you can, before the deadline, then you will be in the running for the prize for the puzzle adventure. However, if you complete all of the puzzles, including the final puzzle, then there will be basically an overall solution code that you can generate, which requires you to have solved all of the puzzles. So you do not need to generate solution codes for any of the first 8 puzzles if you are able to complete all of them. So you will not need to decode all of them as you go. You will only need to generate solution codes for the first 8 if you cannot complete all of them. If you complete all of them, you generate the final solution code and can submit that. The first person to submit the overall solution code will win the prize for the month. I'm still finalizing the details for that really, so I don't want to go into it just yet. I think I know what it is. I've had a confirmation that I can do it, but I just need to lock in the prizes. And then from anyone who submits any answer at all, I will then draw a random winner to win a second copy of the prize. So even if you only complete 1 or 2 of the puzzles, you will be in the running to win the prize. Now, the way it's going to work is the more puzzles you complete, you will earn more ranks within the core, and members of higher rank will have a slightly higher chance of winning the prize, but that doesn't mean that if you only complete 1 puzzle, you have no chance. So I'm thinking that it will probably be, there'll be 4 ranks, including if you complete everything, you will be the top rank, and that will mean you have 4 times as much chance of winning it as someone who only completes 1 puzzle, but someone who has 1 puzzle is still in the running, so it's still worth entering. And everyone who submits anything at all will get their name and rank read out, or depending on how many people, there will definitely be a scrolling list of everyone who completes at least, who gets any rank at all in my monthly showcase at the end of the month, although that'll probably come out a couple of days into next month this time, so we'll see how it all goes. So that's the plan. I hope everyone is interested. Trailer at the end. This has been a long enough intro, so let's get to this puzzle. Caged Goldfishes by PjotrV. So there's a few rules in place. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. There are some cages in the grid, and these are the underwater bits of the puzzle. The cages are... Whoa, what is going on with my mouse? What is going on with my mouse? So mouse problems resolved, I hope. So in cages, Digits must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage if given. Digits cannot repeat within cages. So standard killer rules. We then have the blue line is a palindrome and must read the same in either direction. We have some thermo shapes in the grid. Along these thermo shapes, digits must strictly increase from the bulb to the tips. And the color is irrelevant. I just put the colors in because they made it look more pretty. We had the goldfishes, and then I figured there were some plants growing out of the water. And the white dots indicate that these cells, or the bubbles indicate that these cells must be consecutive. Not all dots are given. That's what we've got to go on. Yeah, let's give this a shot. So, where do I want to start? I want to start by putting all the digits on the thermos, don't I? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 3, 4, 5, 6. These are 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are 6, 7, 8, 9. However, this can't be 8, or these would both have to be 9. So I can take 8 out of both of those, which means, of course, that can't be 7, that can't be 6, that can't be 5, and that can't be 4. And I think the same is happening here, isn't it? Yeah, this can't be 7, this can't be 6, this can't be 5, this can't be 4. So this is 3, 4, 5 in this box already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not a 9-cell cage. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? That's a 9-cell cage. That's a 7-cell cage. Oh, some of these are not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's only an 8-cell cage. So this cage is purely cosmetic. So this is saying that the total could be anything and digits can't repeat within a cage. So it's, yeah, this cage here is purely cosmetic. It doesn't actually do anything. This one does. It means that those two digits can't go there. Ah. Now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's going to be some weird pressure going on here. There is going to be some weird pressure going on here. Because these are consecutive. And they have to be in order because it's a run of consecutive digits. So if this is 3, it has to go up. So it couldn't go 3, 2, 1 because then this would have to be 0 because I couldn't go up. If I went 3, 2, 3, that wouldn't work because I've doubled the 3. So if this is 3, it has to go 4, 5, 6. If this is 4, it could go 3, 2, 1 or 5, 6, 7. And if this is 5, it could go 4, 3, 2 or 6, 7, 8. So this is getting ridiculous up the top here. But that cell is the one I was interested in. This couldn't be a 2. That is interesting to me. It's not quite there. If this is 5, 4, 3... Hang on. If this is 5, 4, 3... That has to... This would be 3, 4, because it can't go 3, 2. If this is a 4, this is a 3. And that can't be a 4. So this can't be a 4. which means this can't be a 5, which means they can't be 6. Whoa, 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 whoa. So if this is 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 makes this. There's something weird going on here. Is there the same restriction along here? Like, oh, this could go. No, this still can't go 3, 2, 1. So this, if this is 3, this goes 4, 5, 6. Because I can't go 3, 2, 1, 0. So if this is 4, 3, this is 4. So this also can't be 4. So if this isn't 4, this can't be 5 because this has to be higher than that. And these can't be 6. This is here. Because of this cage, where does that cell go in this box? It has to go here. This is a 3, 4, 5. And that is a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple. So I can take 3 out of there. That's a 7. Because that was a 6, 7, and this is a 3, 4, 5, 6 quadruple. That is a 7. There is no 7 in those. That is now an 8, 9 pair. These were just if that's a 3, so I'm not. So that's not a 7 anymore. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. So these have to be 1, 2, 8, and 9. Well, I can't make an 8, 9 there. So this is a 1, 2 pair. So this is an 8 or a 9. Because of the 8, 9 pair we've got here. So we've now got 1, 2, 7, 8, 9. Well, this can't be a 2 anymore. So this has to be 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. What the heck is going on with this 27 cage? Hadn't even looked at that. That's important. That's very important. Calculator time, 27 in 4. There's not a lot of options for 27 in 4. 27 in 4. So 3, 7, 8, 9. But if you look at this cage, which is a 9-cell cage, 4, 5, yeah, is a 9-cell cage, where do these 3 cells go in this cage? It's limited to those. Now I have to have an 8 or a 9. So these 3 cells, whatever they are, go in there. Now, three, 7, 8, 9. Oh, this cell is making things very weird. So I have to use... think this has to be a 7, 8 or 9 because it's 3, 7, 8, 9. And I don't think I can use 3, 7, 8, 9. Because if I do that, I need to use 7, 8 and 9 in here. But I can only put one of 7, 8 or 9 in these three cells because I've already got a 7 and I've got an 8 or a 9. So if I needed to put 7, 8 and 9 in this cage, I would need to put two of them right there. So it can't be 3, 7, 8, 9. So 3, 7, 8, 9 goes away. So I cannot put a 3 in this cage, which means that cannot be a 3 anymore. So these are from 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. That's too many pencil marks for me to put in. But I need to put a 6 in this cage now. Because whether it's 4, 6, 8, 9 or 5, 6, 7, 9, I need to put a 6 in this cage. And all of those cells see that one. That is not a 6. So now the 6 has to go in one of those. And because it is in one of those, it has to go in one of those. And that is the 6, which means that is not the 6. That bonkers. That not being able to be a 6 means that's not able to be a 5 because it was 4, 5, 6, 7. Five. I'm not going to work. I think that not being able to be a 6 means that that can't be a 5. 4, 3, 2, 1 is still possible, but I don't think that can be a 5 anymore. Because 4, 5, 6, 7 is the only way that can be a 5. So this is 3, 4, 6. But I'm still going to focus over here. So the 6 is in here, which puts the 6 up here. But that's not what I'm looking here. So I now have 4, 5. I have my 6. I need to put a 4, 5, and then it's either 8, 9. And I do need to put another 8 or 9 in here. So this must now be 7, 8 or 9. It has to be because I need to put either a 7 in here to make this 5, 6, or 5, 6, 9 in here with that being an 8 and that being the 9, or 4, 6. Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can go further on that just yet. So, okay, where am I looking? 3, 4, 5, 6 is still possible. So where am I looking? Now do I want to look at this thermo? I feel there's something going on here. Well, this 14 in 3, actually. That's what I want to look at. Yeah, 14 in 3 has a lot of options, so maybe not. Because what I was seeing is I can't put a 6 in it because there's 6s looking at it. So I can't put 6 in that. But there's not a lot of options that use a 6. I still have so many options for that 14 in 3. 1, 2, 3, 6 options left. So I'm not going to bother with that. If people are wondering about the calculator I use, if you go to the Patreon link below, there is a free post. You do not need to be a Patreon member where I have a link to a copy of the spreadsheet that I use as my calculator. And you can grab a copy of it and you can use the same tool I do where I literally just, if I want to 14 in 3 option, I go to my killer spreadsheet, I grab all of the options for 14 in 3, copy it to my solving tab, and then I can just delete options as I eliminate them and still see what my options are. It is a nice fast way to do things for when I'm doing things on video. Okay, so what can I eliminate here? Oh, there is a lot going on down here, and I'm not sure how to... Like 6 is in one of those two. If this is 6, this has to be 5, which makes that 6. So this cannot be 6. If this is 6, this must be 5, because the only thing that it is consecutive with here is 5. But if this is 5, this must be 6. So this cannot be 6. If that is 6, or if that is not 6, well, I've now got a 3, 4, 5. So this is now 6, which means this is 7. Which does put 7 down here, but it doesn't force it into there. It does take 7 out of there. I've now got another 8, 9 pair. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is getting me close to having that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, one of those has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, doesn't it? So if I put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, okay, I know that is liberal pencil marking, but I can't put one in a 27 cage because oh no, I could put a 4. This could be 4, 6, 8, 9. So if this is 5, this is 4, this is 3, that doesn't work. If this is 5, this is 4, this is 3, and what is this now? If that's 3, that has to be 4. And I've gone 5, 4, 3, 4, and there's 2 4s in the box. So that can't be 5. So now I've got a 3, 4 pair. That is 5. Which means this is not 5. This is a 3, 4 pair. Now, I've already said this cannot go... If this was 4, 3, 2, 1, or 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is a 3, 4 pair. But they could go either order. Oh, it was 3 couldn't go down to 2 because then I go 1, 0. That's what I couldn't do. But this is a 3, 4 pair. I've still got to put 1 and 2 in this box. If this can't be a 4 anymore, so this can't be a 3. I've now got a 3, 4 pair here, so there's no 3, 4 here. So this is a 5. So this is either 4 or 6. And it must continue. So this is either... this is 4. 5, 4. Therefore, this is 3. This is 2. Which means this is 5. Because this must be a run in order. So this 5 made this 4 or 6, and it couldn't be 6. 4, 3, 2. This makes this a 5, which means this is the 4. This is the 3. This is the 6. That 4 makes that the 3. Which makes that the 2 and that the 1. This is not the 1. This is not 1, 2, or 3. This is a 5. This is a 4. That 3 makes that 4. I cannot put a 4 in this cage anymore. So this is 5, 6, 7, 9. There is no 8 in this cage. So this is 5, 6, 7, 9. There is no 6 there. So this is 5, 6, 7. So this has to be the 9, which means... No, I've broken it. What have I done? Let's do that again. This is 5, 6, 7, 9. Put all of the options in. I can't put 7 in that cage, so that's the 7. This is a 5, 6, 9. There is no 6 there because I couldn't put a 4 in the cage. It became 5, 6, 7, 9 because I couldn't put a 4 in any of those cells. Right, 5, 6, 7, 9. Ooh. That means that's the 8. That's the 9. This can't be a 5. This can't be a 5. In fact, that's a 3. This is 2, 6, and 9, and that can't be the 2, so that is the 2. So I've got to put a 1, 6, 8, 9. Well, there's no 6 there. Okay, so what goes in here next? These 4 cells. Those 2 cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, those 2 cells are the same and they see a lot of stuff. They can be 1, they can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, they can't be 6, they can't be 7, they can be 8 or 9. So they are 1, 8 or 9. Huh. Actually, I probably want to look at these palindromes, don't I? So what can these be? They can be 1, C's 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, can be 5, can't be 6, can't be 7, can't be 8, can't be 9. They're limited to 1 and 5. What about these 2? Can't be 1, can't be 2, can be 3, can be 4. Ooh, this one's getting bad. Can be 5, can't be 6, can't be 7, can be 8, can be 9. That one's not great, is it? Let's do this last one and see if it's any better. Can be 1. There's not a lot of 1 restriction yet, is there? Can't be 2, 3, can't be 2, can't be 3, 4, 5, 6. Can be 7, can be 8, but can't be 9 because of that one. I'm not sure. I'm often not sure. I'm often wrong. So 2 has to go up here and it can't go there. So 2 is in one of those cells. Actually, what else have I got? I've got 3. 3 and 4 need to go up here. I can't put them both in here. So either 3 or 4 are on here. Huh. And I can't use 2. So this means it's either going to go 3, 4 on here, or 4, 5 on here and 3 here. But if it goes 3, 4 here, this can be anything. Okay, not sure where I'm going with that one. So what am I missing from this box? I need to put a 7 in this box. So it's 1, 7, 8, 9. These are looking remarkably unrestricted, aren't they? These cages aren't big enough to be giving me my... So for example, 3 has to go down here. And the reason 3 has to go down here is I can't repeat 3 in here. So 3 is in one of those 2 cells. If I could eliminate 3 from there. But I've eliminated 3 from there, but not from any of those. Well, it can't go there. So 3 is in one of those. Well, 3 in this box. Actually, no. That is great. This 3 is knocking 3 out of all of those, which means because 3 can't go in any of those because of the Thermo and the Palindrome, 3 is in those. That knocks 3 out of both of those, which means that is not the 3 and that is the 3, which means that is not the 3 and that is the 3. And that puts 3... I don't even remember what I was looking for. But I've now got 3 in those, and in those. And yeah, I'm marking in 3 different locations, but that 3 thing is great. That's so clever. I don't even remember what I was looking for. I saw that and got distracted. Very cool. So 6 is now up here somewhere, because the 6 is looking into this cage. So this 1 or 5, is that interacting with this cage? Whatever this is has to go in here. But we know this is this, so it can't go there, so that has to go there. These are the same cell. So this has to be a 1 or a 5. This cell is this cell because of palindrome. So we know that those 2 cells are the same. So now we ask ourselves, where does blue go in box 6? Well, it can't repeat in the cage. That's not possible. So it has to go in one of those 3 cells. But this is not a 3, so it's not there, and that sees there, so it's not there. So those have to be the same cell. So those are all 5s because they see a 1. Those are all 5s. So clever. That is not a 5. That is not a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 7, 8, 9 are up here. Wasn't there something with... Hang on, this 5 is going to put pressure on the 3, 4 here, isn't it? So I need to put a 3 or a 4 onto this dot. I need coffee. My brain needs power. So I can't put 3 and 4 here. So either 3 or 4 goes here. So what are the options? So if I put 3 here, this becomes 4 and that looks fine. If I put 3 here, this becomes 4 and that looks fine. I can never do 3, 2. Okay, that all looks fine. Now, what happens if I don't make this 3, 4? What if I make it 4, 5? So I don't use 3. If this is 4, this can't be 5. If this is 4, that could be 5. And that would have to be 3. But if I use 3, 4 here, this could be anything, couldn't it? No, it can't be, because I've got to put, this is a 3, 4, 5 triple. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. This is a 3, 4, 5 triple. And I can't put 5 here. One of these has to be a 4, because 3 and 5 aren't consecutive. So I can take the 4 out of there. So I think I'm down. Oh, my mouse is playing up again. So I think I'm down to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is a digit that doesn't go in this cage. And whatever that is goes there. So a 4, an 8, or a 9 does not go in that cage. I get the feeling it's going to be an 8 or a 9 because of that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's probably an 8 or a 9. So one of those is going to be forced into there. But I can't prove that. What can this be? Because it can be 1. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 1, 4, 6, or 7. Because it can't be 8 or 9. Is it something on this palindrome? It probably has to be, doesn't it? Because the fishes are done, to quote Smeagol. These thermos don't seem... I mean, I can put all of this in. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7. 1, 2, 4, 6. There's something here that's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that can't be a 6. 1, 2, 4, 7. So these are 1, 2, 4, 7, 8. 7 is in one of those. 7 is in one of those. So yeah, 7 is up there. Anyway, this can't be a 1. This can't be a 7. This 14 cage again, this has got to be more limited. It must have a 3 in it. So anything without a 3 goes away. I should have paid more attention to this later. So it's 239. Well, it can't be 239. There's no 2 in it. So it's 347. Ah, that's a 4. That's a 7. Well, there's no 4 in this cage now, so that 4 goes away. Should have looked at that a lot earlier. So that did give me heaps of stuff. There's no 7 there anymore. So there is a 7 in one of those two. There's no 4 there. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's a 5. There's no 4 there. There's no 4 there. That's a 7, 8, 9 triple. Wait a minute. There's no 4 in this cage. There is an 8 or a 9 in there. Well, there's no 9 there. I'm jumping all over the place. Welcome to watching Brimster solve Sudoku. Erratically. Hang on, that 4 takes 4 out of all of those. So this is the only place left in the column for a 4. So the 4 comes out of all of those. So this is a 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 6, 2, 6, 7. This can't be 3, 4, 5. So this is 6, 8, or 9. Can't be 6 because 6 in this column has to be here. So this is an 8 or a 9. This is an 8. That puts an 8 there. If it's a 9, it puts a 9 there. These are the only things not resolved on the palindrome. This has been very clever, but hang on, that's a 1, 7, 8, 9 quadruple. That's a 6. That's a 9. That's an 8. That's a 1. That's a 6. That's not a 6. This is a 5, 9. So that's an 8. That's a 9. There is no 8 in there, which takes 8 out of there. This becomes a 1, 9. Again, palindrome. Palindromic forces. Do 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 do. Has Brimster gone mad? Will you ever know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa! Don't even bother with that. That's a 9. So that's a 1. So that's a 1. So these are all not the 1. 7, 9 makes that an 8. Means that is not an 8. In fact, we know exactly that is a 6, and this right there is a 9. This is not a 9. The palindrome is done. You are done, palindrome. Get out of here. Is there something wrong with him? 6 and 8, which means this is 2 and 9, I think. So these are 1, 2, 7, and 8. Ouch. That's the 7. One, 2, 6, and 8. So these are 1, 2, 6, and 8. But there's no 8 up there. These are 1, 2, and 6. Well, I can't put 1 or 2 that far along a thermo. We find the 6. The 6 has been found. Makes that the 9, which makes that the 7, which takes the 7 out of all of those. 9 at the end of a thermo, particularly unhelpful for the thermo, but we are finding some Sudoku to explore. 8 and 9. There's no 6 there anymore. There is no 1 there anymore. Which means this is a 7. Which means there's no 7 there. This has to be mopping up now, doesn't it? The 9, yep, clean up in column 2. This is 1, 2, 8, and it's not 8 because of the 8 over here. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are 3 and 5, and there is a 5 in column 9. 3 and 5. That means this has to be a 1 or a 2, and there is a 1 looking at it. So we get 1. These are not 1. That's a 2, 8. So that is a 1. This is not the 3. 1, 2, 3. That is a 4. 2, 8 is being recalcitrant. 2 over here is making that a 6, not a 6. We have a 1, 2 pair, which is resolved. 2, 1, 2, 1, not 1, 1. That 2 is making that an 8 and that a 2, which is making that an 8 and that a 2. And now we just need to put in a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that looks good to the computer, and it also looks good to me. We have found the caged goldfishes, and because the water has been running out of this because some person decided to put them into a cage and not into a tank, I'm going to help them out, and I'm going to fill that up with water. And we've refilled the cages with water. That's not going to last very long. And that is the solution to the puzzle. That was a lot of fun. There was a lot of little tricks to find in that one. And yeah, it took me quite a while. Sorry. But that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Thank you very much for watching. There'll be, of course, the trailer for the upcoming puzzle adventure at the end of this. And yeah, please join us on the 13th for what I hope will be an enjoyable set of 9 puzzles from some amazing setters. And there'll also be a couple of puzzles in there from me. Thank you very much for watching, and good luck with your solving.